Hello all. First day of our big heat wave, supposed to be 102, 101, something like that, in the inner parts of the Bay Area, and we're supposed to be in the 70s, but it's well over 70s now. We're probably 81, 82. But I've talked a lot about the pending food crisis around the world coming. The food industrial complex has come up with an idea. What's wrong with serving the sheeple insects? Insects are now creeping up on the human diet. The way it's doing it is that if you buy seasonings, and let's say they have 10 different seasonings in one shaker, well, one of those seasonings might be crickets. That's the big food insect of the year right now, is crickets. Insects are rich in essential nutrients. The plan: take the food waste and turn it into a breeding ground for insects. Those insects then would be added to our food in the way of different fillers and mixes and herbs and things. They plan on starting in another year insect oil, insect puree, which then they will take the unused insects and they'll turn those into animal feed. They've got it all figured out. Insects is the new way. It's the new way to feed us. Now, I may have this wrong, but haven't we seen this movie or heard of this movie already? And when they run out of insects because they poisoned them all through insecticides and all, that they then turn to soylent green. By the year 2030, it is estimated that people will be eating 200,000 tons of insects annually. Boy, I can't wait till that, huh? On a whole different topic. Let's talk about what's happening in another front. Science warned as irreversible Antarctic tipping point already it might be triggered. Not only the Arctic, but the Antarctic, both of them are now having tripping. What is this on my lens? I will not have a bug on there. I just cleaned it. One of the largest ever expeditions went up into the Arctic and came back with a very bleak message that we've already probably passed the tipping point in the Arctic. This expedition took more samples than any other expedition, and also took all kinds of water samples, ice samples, snow samples, took cores, took all kinds of measurements, and came out with the bleak news that we have probably already tipped. Not just one tipping point, but multiple, maybe hundreds of tipping points, and the Arctic has no chance of survival in its present state. It will eventually quickly melt away, raising sea levels by about 20 feet. So sweaty. Anyway, let's go up this way, see if we can't finish off the video. The G7 was a complete failure as far as the environment goes, and we must always watch out for the environment ourselves. That means driving less, driving a more efficient car if possible. Don't fall into greenwashing, for sure. And don't forget to walk and bicycle wherever you need to go. Live within 10 miles of your work and bicycle to work. That certainly would make your footprint much better than most people's.